What's up, guys? Today I thought I would do a pickups video. I haven't done one of those in a long ass time. So yeah, there's not going to be any gameplay footage, unfortunately. I'm pretty pressed on time, so hopefully this won't bore you to tears. But I wanted to post something because I'm trying to stick to my one video a week. So anyway, here we go. First one, Tomb Raider: The Definitive Edition for the PS4 is an amazingly killer game. I played it on the PS3 and I got like halfway through it, and it was just a lot of fun. I mean, I had been following it for a while, and I couldn't wait for it to get released because, I mean, I'm not the biggest Tomb Raider fan, but I knew this game was going to be really good just from all the screenshots and all the stuff I read. And it is. Oh my god, it's so good. It really shows the power, at least early on, the power of the PS4. Very good game, very cool. Let's see what's next here. For the 360, I got Enchanted Arms, role-playing game, an exclusive, only on the 360. I'm trying to get all the exclusives since I really don't give a shit about 360. Like, that console can just fuck off. It's really not even that good. And every single one I've ever had fucking died, so whatever. Except the newer one I've got. Anyway, Enchanted Arms. It's an okay RPG, I guess you could say. But the one character in your party is like vicious gay. Not that I have anything with gay people. If you're gay, cool, whatever. I don't even care. But like, he's obnoxiously gay. Like, oh my god, he talks like this. Like, I'm not even fucking exaggerating. That's how that guy talks. It's like he's just shoving the gayness down your throat. Anyway, fucking game. Next on the 360, I got Halo 4. And this game was awesome. I was like real hesitant, like when I heard that 343, that's what they're called, right? Yeah, 343 Industries was taking over the Halo franchise. I was real like, oh man, that's it, Halo's done. Not that it was like super stellar to begin with, but I was like, man, it's fucked. And surprisingly, they did an amazing job. Like, this is such a good game. Such a good game. I cannot wait for 5. And next I got, I couldn't wait to get this. Fable Anniversary, the Anniversary Edition, the complete remake overhaul of Fable. I mean, and it looks amazing. It looks so good. I don't care. Like, I was pissed when I was reading the review or watching the reviews on IGN, and they're like bashing it and like, oh, you can still tell it's an old game under all that. Like, no fucking shit, it's an old game. For real? Are you kidding me right now? Like, they didn't change the game mechanics necessarily. Like, they slightly did some things, but it was mostly a graphic overhaul of the ground, like from the ground up. Like, they redid all the textures, everything, and it looks amazing. And Fable was not that bad to begin with. Like, it was one of my favorite RPGs back in the day. So, fuck IGN, assholes. Let's see. Next, for the PS3, I got Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus. I'm a huge Ratchet and Clank fan. I love the series. And this game is really good. It's really good, but it's incredibly short. I know it wasn't meant to be a very long game, but if you like Ratchet and Clank, I highly suggest going and getting this game. It's worth the money, and it's really low. And it comes with Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty. It comes with a voucher, so you can download it for free. And I never played it before that, and I just recently played that too. That was also very good. Let's see. Next is Dishonored, the Game of the Year edition. And when I first played Dishonored, I really wasn't that impressed with it. But I was like, you know, I kind of like this, so I'll give it a second try. So I got this. I got the Game of the Year edition. And I played through it, and it was still kind of on the fence. Like, you know, I'm not entirely sure if I like this. I think I do. And I don't know what happened, but I was like 4 or 5 hours in, and I just got hooked, and I just kept playing it forever and ever and ever, and finding all the upgrades and finding all that. Like, it's just such a good game. I don't necessarily beat every game I buy, but this one I did beat, and I loved every second of it. I like the choices you can make, and you know, tactically going through each level the way you want to go through it. I thought that was very neat. And next I got Soulcalibur IV. Not my favorite. 2 is still my favorite, but this would probably be my second favorite. And I got it for the PS3. I originally had it for the 360, and I never played this version. I think they're the same. They just don't. One's got Darth Vader and then one's got Yoda. Although now I think they have DLC where you can put both on both games, so it really doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, Soulcalibur IV. It's a very good game. Next, I got God of War 3, the PS3, and you know what's messed up is I've had this game I think like 3 or 4 times, and oh man, it's been a rough beginning of the year, and the tail end of last year was just brutal. So I've had to sell off a bunch of my games, and I've bought a couple games now, like 3 or 4 fucking times. Like I could have gotten a new game by now by the time I bought this. But very cool game. I love the God of War games. I think they should calm down on it now. I feel like they're kind of overdoing it. But 1, 2, and 3 are definitely worth buying. And then next I got, well I didn't get, but my brother gave it to me. Because he was finished with it and he got it for PC. And he's not a hardcore elitist tool bag like I am. I need the physical. I don't like digital. I hate digital shit. He doesn't really care though, so I guess it worked out on my end because I got Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6. Leon's campaign is the only good thing in here. Oh, and Ada's. I lied. Ada's is pretty good. But the rest, didn't need it. I mean, if you just focused and make the whole game Leon's campaign, it would have been a great Resident Evil, I think, sort of. I don't know. Leon's campaign was good. I really hope they stick to what their plan is. Actually, hold on. Let me just say the next one, Resident Evil Revelations. This is what that should have been. This is my favorite Resident Evil. It was 2 forever. 2 has been my go-to Resident Evil game forever. Until I played this. I played through it all the way and beat it. And what an amazing game. Like, it is such a perfect blend of the old Resident Evil and the new Resident Evil. Like, I love it. It was such a good mix of both. Like, finally, you know? It's like, I feel like this is what the next Resident Evil, like 7 on up, should be like. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it. I mean, if you kind of gave up after 5 and then 6, definitely play this one. This is totally worth it. And then next, I got Vanquish. Another one of those games I think I've sold. I think this is like my 4th copy of Vanquish. But I love it. I want it in my collection, damn it, because it's such a good game. It's like Metal Gear on crack. Like, that's the easiest way to describe this game. If you haven't tried it, definitely check it out. And, oh, speaking of Metal Gear, I got Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, and this is still my least favorite Metal Gear. I got it because 5 is going to be coming out soon, and I couldn't remember like any of 4. So I was like, well, I'll get 4 and play through it, and then I'll be ready for 5 when it comes out. And I'm like halfway through the game, and I still can't get into it. I just don't like it. I don't know. I don't like Old Snake. I don't really like the gameplay. The storyline's kind of whatever. I don't know. I just don't really care for it, unfortunately. All the other ones are great. That one I just don't care for it. Let's see. Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands, to complete my trilogy, although it's not necessarily a trilogy with this in it, but that, The Warrior Within, and the Two Thrones, or Two Princes, or whatever. This one takes place in between. I can't even remember now. Oh, that looks terrible. I think it's The Sands of Time and The Warrior Within, I think, is when this one takes place. So, I don't know, to complete the storyline, I wanted this in there also with the other ones. I'm not the biggest Prince of Persia fan, but that trilogy in particular I really like and really enjoyed. Another one I got from my brother was BlazBlue Continuum Shift. I'm not huge into BlazBlue. I honestly don't really know too much about it. I know it's a highly regarded fighter. My brother's super into it. He's really good at it. And he just got the new one, so he said he didn't need this for whatever reason. I guess it's the same game, just better, more characters and better fighting mechanics, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, I have it now, so I figured maybe I'll just give it a try.